Now, Volk, last time I saw you pranked me.
I told you I didn't want to do this, mate.
No,
I don't want to do it. No, I'm joking.
I shit myself. You embarrassed me in front of my work colleagues. I thought I was going to lose my job.
Well, I apologise for that, mate.
Okay,
Sorry about that.
I just want to, can we just call a truce? Like, let's just not ever do something like that again.
Right,
Start with a fresh, clean slate. Is that okay?
Alright, sounds good.
How do you think your chin's going to hold up? Are you hoping you won't get knocked out again?
Mate, you had your chance. I'm out.
Oh, come on, Volk, it's just a question. I'm here with Volk ahead of your fight against Diego Lopes. Now, Volk, has this been the best preparation of your career? You look like you're in the best shape of your life.
Yeah, man, you could put it right up there just because of the commitment, and the discipline the whole way through. Not a drop of alcohol for 16 weeks, not even a cheat meal for like 16 weeks. So that's, and everyone knows I love my food. So to commit to something like that, that's pretty impressive. But I mean, when it comes to work ethic and training hard, intensity and all that, I'm always training very, very hard. So, but I would say this is definitely the most disciplined I've ever been.
You've been training the house down with JDM. Mm-hmm. What's it like being trained with him, and do you see him becoming the welterweight champion?
Yeah, for sure, man. He's a great fighter. Very well-rounded. I think it's a good matchup for him. Great to get some rounds with him as well, so that he helped me through camp. Hopefully we're able to help him through camp as well. But, mate, we're going to be getting 2 belts back in Australia in, a month? Within a month, that's I think huge. It is. So that's pretty big.
Who do you think has had the better preparation? You doing the cooking with Volk and smashing the YouTube, or Diego Lopes hitting the pads like a psycho?
Mate, he's aggressive. That's how he literally will come. If you stand in front of him, that's what's coming at you, 100%. I ain't just going to stand in front of you, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's going to be hard to find me in the midst of that. But I don't think anyone beats my preparation ever, so I'm going to say me.
Well, there's some fighters like Tom Aspinall who've come out and said there's people that only know you from cooking with Volk.
But Volk was actually telling me now that his channel's doing so well that people don't even know that he's a UFC fighter.
So that's hilarious.
Do you think there's going to be some fans of him? Why is this YouTuber getting in the octagon this Sunday against Diego Lopes?
They're going to be like, oh, UFC do the YouTube fighting thing too now? What's going on here? I think everyone that's in the arena will know, but you're not wrong. There are a few people out there that literally, it's sort of a joke on like YouTube now and on Instagram, on the socials, where they're just like sort of go, oh, it'd be good if you took up fighting or something like. So they're sort of playing onto that, but there literally are people that be like, oh, I literally just found out 2 weeks ago that he's an actual fighter. I thought he was just done the cooking thing. So it's pretty cool though.
You have gone at Diego Lopes' hairstyle.
Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
But be honest with me, Volk. Would you rather be bald like yourself or have Diego Lopes' mullet?
I mean, look, I can get my hair back, right? Get a little trip to, Turkey or something like that. We can get it back. But I'm choosing not to. Okay. Because this is the look I want. So I'm happy with my hair. I obviously been hit up. A lot of people are like, oh, let's do it. And I'm like, nah, the bald looks, that's my thing. That's my gig.
I know a guy, 2,500 hotel accommodation, stay Turkey, it's good done. I mean, you got the money. I'm just saying, but if you want, we can sort it out.
I mean, well, there you go. But I mean, no, I choose the bald heads. That's my look. But I'll be honest. See, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, bald, it's going to be easy. You don't need a shampoo and all that. It's actually harder work because you've got to shine it with shoe polish. No, not that, but I mean, you got to think about it. Every day or two, you need to clip it. You need to do it again because it starts to come, and then then you do start seeing the receding hairlines. And then not only that, like you got to start blending the beard and all that. You got to do your beard every single time. So every couple of days, you need to give yourself a haircut. And
what do you think is better for performance in the octagon? The front fringe, because some punching that, I think punches might slide off the front fringe.
The bald head, it pops out of guillotines and everything,
Yeah, we've seen it before.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, that's got to get in the way, wouldn't it? Like the fringe, I don't think it goes over his eyes. But it could. It could. It wouldn't look good, right? Like, so even if you land, and even if the shot doesn't land that hard, it's going to look like it's landing harder when you've got hair getting thrown around. So.
That's why Paddy Pimblett does the braids. Now, Volk, I showed these highlights to Diego Lopes. This is in your prime.
Okay, yeah.
Rugby league, front rower. Do you think Diego understands how much of a disadvantage he's at, knowing that you've played in the front row?
I mean, yeah, I don't know if you know. Look at this. That's definitely 40, 50 metre run, I reckon.
You got some speed there for a front rower.
I mean, them little legs are moving. What did he say?
He said, look, if I played rugby, I think I would go okay. Where do you think Diego Lopes would be? What position do you think he'd play? Pretty boy winger.
I was going to say winger.
Yeah.
I was going to say winger.
Won't get the jersey dirty, you know what I mean?
I mean, nothing wrong with wingers, okay? Always copping a heap of flack. Hey, yeah, at least you're tall.
In this training camp, we've seen videos of you catching snakes, swimming with sharks. Are you sure you want this UFC comeback? Because you're risking your life.
That's what we do down under. What do you mean? That's what we all do, right? Like, everyone in Australia does that. I like it. I mean, look, if it was something that I thought, if it was going to take a big chunk out of my leg, I wouldn't risk the fight. But I know they're chill, and I know I could take on the Sharks anyway, so they don't stand a chance.
I mean, post UFC, do you want to be the next Steve Irwin?
Man, I don't think anyone could ever replace him,
Emulate,
right?
that's true.
But I would love to go down. Like I love the adventure stuff. I love the cooking. I think there is something after fighting down that sort. Yeah, down that way. Because I love it.
I want to ask you, I want to get your thoughts, your reaction to having a fourth baby girl. Did you want a son?
I mean, yeah, of course. You know, you're going to want to eventually. And I'm even thinking, I try and be positive, right? Mm-hmm. So this is how positive I like to be. I'm like, I lost 2 times, I got knocked out back to back, so I could have the break. Because I'm thinking, how they say athletes, they have girls, and I don't know, like the fighter's curse or athlete curse. I wouldn't say curse, it's not a curse,
So,
Love being a baby dad, sorry.
Yeah.
But I don't mean
like a year and a half off to say, I'm going to get rid of this.
Well, that's it. So I'm like, all right, maybe I haven't been an athlete for like a whole year, right? So maybe this was also I could just have a boy. That's why I lost. That's why I got knocked out twice in a row. It's meant to be. And then you get another girl. So you're just like, oh, well, that wasn't the case. But I tried, I tried to be positive. Nah, it's all good. I'm a girl dad, proud of it. They're going to look after daddy when they're older. So it's good. They say girls look after their fathers when they're older. So it's good. I think that means all us boys are pieces of shit. We don't look after their parents.
Are you going to try for a 5th son passed down the Volkanovski name?
I'm done.
Calling it.
I thought I was done before that, to be honest.
Ilya Taporia recently changed his nickname to The Legend. If you had to change your nickname, what would it be?
Cooking with Volk.
Okay.
I don't know.
Chef?
Oh, no, chef. There you go, chef. I was going to
Chef
say
Volk.
something to do with cooking. There you go.
Okay.
Alex
like
the chef, and we cooking this weekend as well.
Cooking Diego Lopes.
We're going to be cooking in the octagon this weekend. So Alexander the chef Volkanovski.
I like it, and I want to get your main event prediction. Volk versus Diego Lopes. How do you beat him?
Volk's going to get his hand raised. TKO finish, I reckon, inside the 3.
Aussies would love to see that. What's your message to Australians supporting you here in Miami?
I'll see you when I'm back with the belt, and we'll celebrate.
There you go, Volk. Thank you so much.
Cheers, man.
Can't wait to get behind you. Tune in UFC 314 this Sunday on Kayo.